I want you to realize that whatever you know right now about YouTube monetization is currently shit and is currently old. I bet the only things that you focus on is AdSense, sponsorships, and affiliates. And even if you go beyond that, you have a shitty Patreon membership link in your description, as well as a shitty free Discord community link in your description that you're barely promoting. You're not doing anything with it. You're just basically gathering people and just keeping them on an app and a platform, talking about nothing. Dude, in 2024, AdSense, sponsorships, affiliates, cheap and shitty membership links, it's the old way of making money from YouTube. Most YouTubers are not going to be making the money that they wish to be making if they're relying solely on AdSense, sponsorships, and affiliates. Most YouTubers do not have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Most YouTubers do not get millions of views per month. That's just the truth. The only way to be making tons and tons of money from AdSense is if you have this amount of subscribers and if you're getting this amount of views per month. The majority of YouTubers are only making 1 to 5K a month from AdSense and sponsorships in total, because you only get a lot of sponsorships if you have a lot of subscribers and if you're getting a lot of views. So the majority of YouTubers are just not that. In fact, through research and just like talking to people, etc., most YouTubers have only made 10 to 20K, 30K max from their YouTube channel, from AdSense, throughout an entire year. Can you imagine trying to live on like 10K to 15K when you have car payments, rent, utility bills, electricity bills, the water bill, phone bill, all these extra amenities and different things you have to buy and purchase? Can you imagine trying to live on that amount and surviving off of that? No, I can't either. Outside of the AdSense, you don't have consistent streams of income. It is your only stream of income. You don't know how much you're going to be making the next month because AdSense is volatile, it goes up and down. You're at this point of your YouTube journey where you feel as if like, okay, what am I even doing this for? I'm not even getting paid. You're demotivated as hell. What I want you to know is that you just need to forget everything that you know. I want you to forget everything that you know about making money from YouTube. AdSense and sponsorships, relying only on those two things, and maybe even affiliates, is not enough to make YouTube your main source of income. You need to shift from thinking of your YouTube as a YouTube channel and more into a YouTube business. And what does a business have? What does a business provide? A business provides a premium solution to a premium problem. So what you need to do is figure out what is the major premium problem that your audience has. Like, what do they come to your channel to solve? Then you need to figure out, what can I solve? What can I create to solve that premium problem? And based obviously on the title of this video and this topic of the video, I want to tell you the best, number one, most leveraged business model for YouTubers if you want to provide a premium solution. This is the number one most leveraged business model: a paid and private community. There is no in between. Courses are cool, coaching is cool, program is cool. All of these though, they take your time, they take a lot of effort to put into. Some of them are, it's not going to be as consistent of income as a paid and private community. As for example, a course, you don't know if you're going to make the same amount of sales that you made this month, the next month for the course. A paid community model is the only model out of all of those where you know you will have a consistent recurring amount of income coming in every single month. And the value of the paid community is that you can include all the aforementioned, the three mentioned business models that I just said before into the paid community, creating a value bomb, a business model so value packed that you get people screaming that, oh my gosh, I need to join this community. They pass it on to their friends, their family. They pass it on to other members of your audience, saying, wow, this is the best thing that this guy has provided, because he has provided and included so much value within the community. There's also a secret with the paid community. This is something that most are not talking about. So while yes, you will have a paid community where you're charging maybe $50 through $99 per month for each person, out of that one person who, or out of those people who are paying that $50 through $99 per month, there will be a select few who will need extra help on top of the courses, on top of the coaching, and on top of the community aspect of the community. They will need extra help This extra help is where you will upsell these people into a multi-four-figure program that allows you to increase the lifetime value of the customer, of how much they're paying you over a specific time period of time, like span of time, and you'll be able to maximize the amount of money you make from this person. So on top of the recurrent monthly revenue that you'll be getting from just the sheer amount of people that you'll have in the community, you'll also be getting 1 through 5, maybe even more sales of a multi-four-figure program that you are putting your most time and investment into, with coaching, a program that is laid out step by step to get somebody to a more premium solution that the paid community doesn't provide. This is how you actually make the big bucks from YouTube. I'm talking like tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because imagine if you got 5 people paying you $4,000. That's $20,000 a month just from the 5 people paying you $4,000 for the premium program, on top of maybe 10 to 30K per month of where you have 100 to 300 members paying you $99 per month or $50 per month, etc., etc. You can do the math on that one. Can you see how this goes beyond AdSense and sponsorships and just relying on other companies to pay you for the effort that you created and the effort that you did to create your audience in the first place? Just from 1 month, you would already be making more than you would have made for the entire year from AdSense and sponsorships and affiliates. The paid community is the ultimate status symbol for YouTubers as well. Anyone with a large and popping paid community is automatically seen as an authority in their niche and in that industry. It is in your best interest to create the best business model, the most leveraged business model for YouTubers, and I'm going to show you how and why. So with a paid community, it's just one of the best ways to make money recurringly. Like every single month you get a specific amount coming in no matter what. You don't even have to be active in the paid community for a specific day or even a week or so, and you will still get a specific amount coming in every single month. Of course, we don't want to do this, as we want to maximize the amount of people who are in the community and the amount of people who are going to be paying us. But with a course, or not really a course, but with coaching or a program, you need time investment every single day. You got to be on the calls, you got to be talking to people, you got to be creating curriculums, creating the final drafts of your program, etc., etc. That takes time investment every single day, and you don't know how much you're going to sell the coaching or the programs for that month. With the community, you will get a specific amount, easily minimum 4 figures every single month recurringly. The economics of a paid community, as well as the value of the paid community over time, is so much more leveraged in comparison to the programs, the courses, and the coaching. It is like a snowball rolling down a hill. The more people that join, the more people will want to join, the more money you will make, the more results you get for people, the more people will want to join as well. The more money you make, the higher you can charge for the paid community. And with a paid community, it's simply just a self-nurturing sort of machine. Like, it starts to become a well-oiled machine that runs simply just by its own power. You obviously, as a founder, needs to be a big part of the community, as you are the one that created the community. But after a while, the community will start to run and just be nurtured by itself. Just the fact that there are other people in the community is what makes the community valuable in itself. If you didn't even add anything, just the fact that there are other people with the same similarities and problems and wanting the same solution to that problem in the community, that's what makes it valuable. And just the add-ons and additions of the course, the calls, the upsells to the programs, the insights and value that you provide daily through posts and hyping people up and social proof, etc., etc. That also is just an addition to the innate value of the fact that there are just other people in that community. So it's simply just a self-fulfilling vehicle that is going to generate you tens of thousands of dollars monthly. It is the most leveraged vehicle because you get to have complete control of your audience, the audience that you have built over the past months and years. Say, for example, you get 50 people in there paying you, or how about this? We'll say 85 people there paying you $50 a month. 85 out of maybe a 10,000 amount audience that you have is nothing. That's very, very easy, especially if you're doing the right things on the content side of things. I have other videos that you can check out to learn about what that means. But say you have 85 people paying you $50 monthly. That's about 4.2K extra on top of the AdSense and sponsorship money and affiliate money that you're making. Can you imagine what an extra 4.2K that you know consistently is going to be coming in? That could easily be achieved in 1 to 2 weeks with a launch. And then from there, the amount of people that join the community, it is, like I said, a snowball rolling down the hill. As more people join, others will want to join. And as you get results for these people start to share those results. You start to share those results. People will join the community. More people will join. You get to increase the price, etc., etc. This is if you are doing the right things. And these numbers are actually very, very modest. Like, most likely you have a very, very high amount of subscribers, high number of subscribers, and you definitely have a whole bunch of people who would love to join a community that you make, would love to get results and further results from whatever that you promote in the free content that you have on your channel. You would have a whole bunch of people who would want to get closer to you. So these numbers are very, very modest. Like, you could easily achieve way higher numbers than this in a 1 to 3 week launch if you're doing the right things inside and out. But let's talk about what the right things are inside and out. So what are the main components necessary to make a paid community amazing? Well, first, you need to have a dialed in content strategy for sure, dialed in niche, and dialed in dream audience member. A term coined by me. A dream audience member is basically the exact specific person you are trying to reach when you make content in the first place. Next, you want to have value upon value within the community in the form of courses, coaching, upsells into programs that lay out step by step how to go from a specific problem to a specific solution, the major problem that the community is about, and the major solution that aims to solve that major problem that the community was created for. You want to do this in a way that allows them to go from problem to solution as efficiently and as concisely as possible. The third thing is just the nurturing of the community. You need to be a part of the community and leading them. That's through gamification, hyping people up. You need to do things in your community that completely separates you from the rest of the other communities out there. It could even be the same person. It could be the same a person in the same niche as you. It needs to be completely different and separate than what all these other people are doing. You want to lead the community as a leader with a vision. You want the members of the community to see the community as something bigger as themselves, something bigger than themselves. You need to do this and lead this as like a movement, something powerful, something with substance. That's how you create a loyal following, a loyal amount of members in your community, and allow it to scale faster, scale larger, and for more people to want to join. So what does it mean to dial in your content strategy, dial in your niche, and dial in the dream audience member that you're trying to reach with your audience? Your content strategy and your dream audience member and niche have to all be together. They all have to be coincided. They all have to be linear, as in your content strategy should reflect your dream audience member and your niche. The niche that you're in is what is the foundation to the dream audience member and content strategy being formed. And the dream audience member is a specific person that you are trying to reach with your content strategy, and is based on the niche. Does it make sense how they all go together? So with the content strategy, you want to make every video about specific problems in context to the dream audience member, as in the major problem that dream audience member faces in the first place. All of your content and everything about your channel, should be tailored and branded towards solving that specific problem. Your content strategy should aim to solve that problem with as much free value as possible, bro. I'm telling you, this is a secret. Make your free value better than people's paid courses. This is how you get loyal fans of people who want to just be a part of your movement, bro. Create content that literally they could solve their biggest problem just with the free content. Because the value in this is that people will still require paid help. That's the truth. No matter how much information you give them information that could literally change their lives. And I promise you will create a content strategy where people will constantly be commenting and give you praise and love. And this praise and love is going to funnel them into a paid community or another paid product that gets you closer to them. This is the same thing with your niche. You want to make sure that your niche is very specific to that dream audience member, and it's the only thing that you talk about. You don't deviate, you don't focus on other things. You focus on one major problem, you focus on a major solution through your free content that solves that major problem. And in the context of the dream audience member, it is the same premise. Everything that you do in your YouTube business and in your YouTube channel is for that dream audience member. Everything that you do is to make that dream audience member's life get transformed from that problem that they have and the solution that they have. You can figure out the dream audience member specifically by doing direct one-to-one market research calls with your audience, speaking to them in the comments, doing polls, emailing them, talking to them on social media. You need to figure out what are their biggest pains. You will ask them what are their biggest problems, what are the major things that they go through in their lives that's preventing them from the solution that you are aiming to provide in your free content and in your paid solution as well. Having these three dialed in will allow you simply just to create the best paid product possible. If you want your community to be amazing, you need to know who you're going to reach and how you're going to reach them. Your content strategy is going to be the basis and tell you exactly what they face, what problems they have, and this free content that you have will be the solution to those major premium problems. And with the free solution, you can then productize the knowledge you have and create it into a course, a program, or include all of that into a paid community where you also provide daily insights and value to members in the paid community. So then that leads on into the second component of creating and having an awesome paid community is within the community itself. You need to have tons of value. This is in the form of, I would even say, to do a daily sort of quote unquote newsletter within your paid community where you give them a post of insight of value every single day that is literally newsletter quality, and you could even do it multiple times a day where you are giving them something very, very actionable towards that premium solution that you claim to be providing to the premium problem that these guys are facing on a daily basis. So you can do that. Of course, you need to have your courses in there that are getting people amazing and exceptional results. You will have your upsell of a premium program where it goes way more into depth and they get one-to-one coaching as well, or one-to-many coaching. I would say one-to-one coaching, as you already are doing group coaching in your paid community. You do one-to-one coaching where you have the coaching on top of a step-by-step program that enables them to get them to the result. You have the one-to-many calls with the group calls. You simply just want to make going from problem to solution as efficient and as fun for the customer as possible. So the value of the community is that they get to talk to other members of the community about the premium solution that you have, about the courses, about the calls, so that they can get results faster, they can network, they can share their results with others, so that they can also empower other members. They can ask questions from members in case that you're too busy to ask them questions or to ask questions from. Simply just want to make it as easy as possible for members to get results, and by doing that, by fulfilling for them in a way that makes it easy for them, you're going to get great testimonials, you're going to get great customer reviews, and people sharing your stuff and saying how this paid community has literally changed their life. And in doing so, that leads on to the last component where you're nurturing the community, gamifying everything. Create little systems within the community that allow people to get more recognition and earn more for being more active, for empowering members, for getting results. By gamifying it and giving people rewards and special milestones and special badges and special just names for doing good stuff within the community, I'm telling you, it creates an ecosystem of people wanting to rise and go to the top and be active every single day, especially if the rewards and milestones is worth their time. You don't want to be like these other shitty communities who have these gamifications, but it's just shit. It's not shit that you care about. It's like, oh, I do this and I'll get a badge next to my name. Like, no, dude. Make that badge worthwhile. Like, make the badge worthwhile and make the reward with the badge something that makes the customer really want to be a part of the community. Empower people, empower members of the community. Tell them, okay, you should be a leader. Lead this person, help this person, start this conversation. Be a part of different conversations. Provide your input, but allow people to converse. Allow people to network and start their own conversation and form their own bases and opinions. Make the course awesome. Nurture the community daily by commenting and making posts and talking to members in the messages and in DMs. Really feel and be a part of the community, because these are people who have bought from you and are trying to get closer to you. Make the group calls awesome. Make the courses awesome. Make the upsold program awesome. Make just the community as awesome and as amazing as possible. I want you to lead the community. Lead the community with a vision that you have, a something that you feel as if calls to you and share that vision and that calling with members of the community. If they can feel your passion, if they can see your passion, they're going to also share the passion. They're also going to want to move and bring that passion forward. So this is basically just the step-by-step process of why a paid community is the number one most leveraged business model for YouTubers. It gives you the most time freedom and the most amount of money to be made recurring, where you know how much is going to be coming in next month. With AdSense and sponsorship, you don't know. You're chasing sponsorship and brand deals from companies who don't even care about you, who are going to be making X times more amount of money from you from the sponsorship in the first place. You're chasing AdSense from YouTube, who barely pays you anything, and you only get what, 10K in an entire year, 20K, 30K in an entire year. Those are numbers I see most frequently. And you're putting in so much disproportionately more effort in contrast to the amount of money that you're making, that it makes you think, like, is this even worth it? Like, what am I doing all of this for if I'm putting in all this effort and I'm not even making that much? You need to productize and make money off your audience. You need to monetize directly from the people who have subscribed and are viewing your videos for a reason. A paid community is the best business model and the easiest way to actually go about doing this. As in, if you can make your paid community amazing, and if you can provide enough value, provide value with the courses, the programs, the one-to-one coaching, and genuinely get results for the people who are joining your community, I'm telling you, you won't have to worry about money from YouTube ever again. Genuinely, you won't have to worry about money from YouTube ever again. In 2024, you have to be making money outside of companies paying you. Make money off yourself and off your own audience. You have cultivated the audience for a reason, and they watch you for a reason, which means they want to get closer to you. And if you can define your content strategy, define the niche that you're in, and define the dream audience member, then funnel these people from that defined content strategy and defined dream audience member into a paid vehicle, you will be able to make tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars per month from your YouTube channel. You don't even need to have a large audience. So that's it for me. I want you guys to check out the other videos on my channel. Check out the links in the description if you are curious. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.